people who are in this incarnation can look as if they worship themselves. From the outside, people might say things like, wow, how egoistic, or claim that they use others, that they're very selfish. But actually, no. At their core, they do not love themselves. They do not worship themselves, especially in the unconscious phases of their early life. And because they cannot love themselves, they cannot truly love others. The very first condition of being able to genuinely love another person is learning how to love oneself. As much as they are able to integrate themselves with others, to place themselves on equal ground and to contribute positively to their environment and to society, their self-love grows. Anything before that is an empty kind of love. It isn't real. At the beginning of the film, we know that Phil talks about himself as he were a god, as if he were a highly admired and beloved figure. But in one of his scenes with Rita, he actually admits that he doesn't like himself. Someone who cannot truly love themselves cannot love anyone else. Let's watch.
You must be crazy. I could never love someone like you, Phil, because you'll never love anyone but yourself.
That's not true. I don't even like myself. Give me another chance.
The moment Phil begins to place other people, their values and the needs of society at the center of his life, the moment he starts to see himself as equal, that's when he begins to love himself. And as his self-love grows, he starts to understand what it really means to love. Some non-Leo individuals can only experience real love and real affection when they begin to refine the ego and activate sincerity, sharing, generosity of spirit, and kindness. This is the only way you can change the world. This is the only way you can be loved and truly feel powerful. In my opinion, real love is something that can only be experienced by people who have recognized their own shortcomings, who have become familiar with their own emotions, who have worked on themselves, and who have become individuals. It's not something that can be experienced by people who have never truly met themselves, never confronted themselves, who hide behind the roles given to them, and who try to fill all their gaps and emptiness with people and objects. After Phil gets trapped in the time loop of a single day, at some point he asks a perfect question. One day I had an amazing night with a woman. We made love all night. Why isn't it that day instead of this one? Because no moment that lacks a social purpose, no moment that doesn't serve growth, development, effort, or evolution actually helps us grow. According to the philosophy of the film, it has to be a boring day, a day full of obligations and duties. Aquarius, whose classical ruler is Saturn, is about dealing with the boring tasks when necessary and extracting strength from the most monotonous routines day by day, eventually turning it into an authority and wisdom. And if you're willing, even the most boring, most shittiest day can be transformed into the most meaningful and powerful one. What matters here again is will, our intention and our choices.
We ate lobster, drank pina coladas. At sunset, we made love like sea otters. That was a pretty good day. Why couldn't I get that day?
And the team here is not living the same day for months. If you are already living your months inside one repetitive, boring routine, then it's time to wake up. Boring routines, the desire to be validated by your social environment, the need to satisfy the ego, all of these are actually obstacles standing in front of your personal revolutions. No matter how time changes, if nothing changes in our own minds, nothing will truly change. Revolutions happen in the mind, and in astrology, revolution belongs to Uranus, the modern ruler of Aquarius. North Node in Aquarius individuals are pushed towards experiences where they can create revolution in their own lives.
What would you do if you were stuck in one place and every day was exactly the same and nothing that you did mattered?
That about sums it up for me.
Dear North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo souls, you have an incredible ability to play roles. For some of you, this is literally your profession. You are on stage. You can act in every area of life. You may choose to wear masks. I'm talking about adopting an identity in order to be seen and approved. This is the shadow of Leo. You came into this life to learn how to be real. And actually, this applies to all Leo-influenced people. Leo is the heart chakra, the self, the identity, essence. The Leo archetype is about authenticity. When you like someone, when you fall in love, you must be real. Illusions won't work. In the film, Phil does exactly this. When he believes he can win Rita by acting like someone he is not. Rita is actually the producer of his show. A simple, grounded woman he genuinely likes deep down. After being stuck in the time loop for a while, he begins to use it as a form of power, trying to get Rita. When he learns that she is impressed by French poetry, he goes and learns French and memorizes poems. But that's not him. It's not real.
I'm just interested in you. You know, what do you want? What do you like? What do you think about? What kind of men are you interested in? What are you looking for? Who is your perfect guy?
For you, miss?
He's intense. Sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist, please. Okay.
Sweet vermouth, rocks with a twist, please.
For you, miss?
The same. That's my favorite drink.
Ooh.
Well, what should we drink to?
To the Groundhog.
I always drink to world peace. Well, what should we drink to?
I like to say a prayer and drink to world peace.
Believe it or not, I studied 19th century French poetry.
What a waste of time. I mean, for someone else, that would be an incredible waste
Believe
of
it
time.
or not, I studied 19th century French poetry.
La fille qui j'aimerais sera comme bon frère.
Oh no, I can't believe I fell for this. This whole day has just been one long setup.
No, it hasn't.
And I hate fudge. Yuck.
No white chocolate, no fudge.
What are you doing? Are you making some kind of list or something?
No.
Did you call up my friends and ask them what I like and what I don't like?
No.
Is this what love is for you?
No, this is real. This is love.
Because he wants Rita to like him, love him, and be impressed by him, he cannot be himself. At the end of every single day, this effort backfires. He cannot get Rita. Trying to create a display without internalizing it, trying to impress someone without taking responsibility for oneself is impossible in this incarnation. Pretending always collapses here because the other person will always be searching for authenticity in you, and authenticity only emerges when you don't forget that you are human, when you work on yourself, when you take responsibility for that work. So in the film, the issue is never really about Rita. It's about Phil's transformation and his willingness to take responsibility. South Node in Leo individuals are naturally drawn to anything that brings them pleasure in this lifetime, especially hobbies. Anything done simply to add joy and happiness to time without the goal of making money. So in the film, once Phil realizes he's stuck in time loop, one of the first things his incarnation does is to flirt, to take up hobbies. He learns French, learns to play piano, learns how to carve ice sculptures. When these activities are done with the purpose of how others will evaluate him, which is the shadow of the Leo South Node, they don't work at all. But the moment these hobbies begin to serve a purpose of touching others, making others happy, entertaining them, that's when Phil also starts to enjoy life. Let's watch his pleasure-driven needs.
Nancy Taylor, and you are?
What high school did you go to?
What?
High school.
Lincoln, in Pittsburgh. Who are you?
Who was your 12th grade English teacher?
Are you kidding?
No. In 12th grade, your English teacher was...
Mrs. Walsh.
Mrs. Walsh, yeah. Nancy. Lincoln. Walsh. Okay, thanks very much.
Hey!
Nancy? Nancy Taylor? Lincoln High School. I sat next to you in Mrs. Walsh's English class.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Phil Connor.
Some kind of one-night stand?
On the contrary, Nancy, I love you. I've always loved you. This is going to seem sudden, but... Nancy, will you be my wife?
Oh, Phil.
Rita, hi. Hey, Lear. Hi. How she look?
Great.
Thank you.
Did you know he could ice sculpt?
No.